Hey guys, Brian here. I am in front of Versailles Bakery, which is our favorite president's favorite bakery. That's right, Donald Trump's favorite bakery, right here in Miami. When President Trump was arraigned in Miami for that fake documents case after they broke into Mar-a-Lago, after the arraignment, he drove over here to Versailles Bakery, which is like world famous, well, at least in Miami, as the best Cuban bakery in town. I've never eaten here before, but I'm gonna go inside and have a bite. The president pulled up right here and walked right through that door.
Mira, ahí le debo un café rosado. Mira, dame un café que le debo azúcar. ¿Tú quieres azúcar? Sí, azúcar.
Here's what I got. It is some type of apple cake, although it feels more like a cookie than a cake, but man, that looks good. Right over here at the end of the counter is where that prayer circle gathered around President Trump, and they prayed for Trump. Right there. Except there were about 100,000 more people in this tiny room that are here right now. This is 8th Street here in Little Havana. And right next to the bakery is the restaurant over here. And over there, there's some Cuban patriots waving their flags to free Cuba. That was the best dessert I've had in a long time. It was actually a pie crust, and it was delicious. I ate it all. And over here is a walk-up Cuban coffee stand. A little different than Starbucks. They give you the espresso in these little tiny cups, and with Cuban espresso, they add sugar. At least they do here. So I've never had espresso with sugar. We're gonna try it. Now, I can't read this because I barely passed Spanish in high school and college. But you could translate it if you can speak and read Spanish. It's really good. This is probably the first time I've had real Cuban coffee, and it was only $1. So better than Starbucks, stronger than Starbucks. Right next door is this cigar shop, Absolute Cigar. And if you are buying cigars in Miami that are made by Cubans from Cuba, isn't that really a Cuban cigar? That is beautiful artwork on this cigar shop. The day that President Trump came here, before he went to the courthouse, he said, I'm going to win re-election. And the MSNBCers, the CNNers, the Never-Trumpers, Liz Cheney, and the Bushes and all of them were just laughing. I think he's going to be re-elected. He's going to be in prison. And look, re-elected, won the popular vote, won every one of the swing states too. It is an absolute miracle, no doubt about it. It's really a historical time. We are so lucky to be living through it. I want to take a walk over here with the Cuban Exiles. Their signs are all in Spanish. I have no idea what most of it says. I see freedom for Cuba, that's for sure.
¡Viva Cuba Libre! ¡Viva! ¡Abajo el comunismo! ¡Abajo! ¡Viva Cuba Libre! ¡Viva!
Look at this. We demand freedom for all political prisoners in Cuba. This is something I've been thinking about the entire time I've been here today. And that's this. These great Cuban people came to Miami fleeing the communists of Cuba when Fidel Castro took over. If Donald Trump would not have won re-election and had his second and non-consecutive term, where would we have gone for freedom? In the chant about freedom for America, because let me tell you, without Trump's second term, we'd have lost a lot of freedom, a lot. And it would have started fast. This is the heart of Little Havana. See, they're honking for Cuba. This is 8th Street, and there's a festival here every year called Cayocho, which is a big Cuban festival down this street. I came down here on the Bright Line today from Boca to Miami, and it's a little less than an hour ride, which is about the same amount of time it would take to drive, but it's a lot less aggravating, I'll tell you that. I've got to go all the way down to Coach 1. Coach 1. C, right here. This is a speedometer app I have. Okay, we just hit 80. That's 80. We're still in Miami. This is really fast for a train going through Miami. Back in Boca. That was a lot of fun, going to President Trump's favorite bakery in Little Havana in Miami, Florida. Man, what a great dessert I had too. Thanks for joining. If you are new, subscribe, and if you're already subbed, like the video if you don't mind. My name's Brian, and this is where MAGA comes to talk. I'll see you next time.